This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm a Dunmer. Me? Nothing. And I hope to keep it that way. The Jarl is convinced I have some connection with the college, so he goes easy on me. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellakar has a mage's staff in his room in the frozen hearth. It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts wondering if I actually have a real connection to the college. Thanks. I'll be waiting for it.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible...
I'm just trying to have a quiet drink.
And then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nellakar. If there's anything you need, just let me know. I'm afraid there's not... You can talk to... Most of the business we get is from folks... That's right. College of Interhold, just north of town. Hard to miss. Good day.
Oh, what is it?
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat. Ranmir beg a drink from... He owes this tavern enough coin to burn it down, build it back up, then burn it down again just for laughs. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't have him drinking here without at least paying back some of the coin he owes. Go right ahead. He just might be sober enough to listen to you. It's not much, but we get by. Very little money passes through Winterhold anymore. But if there's one thing you can count on, it's folks needing a drink now and then. You mean the inn or Winterhold? Suppose it's the same answer either way. Winterhold's fallen on hard times, to say the least. Most folk packed up and left years ago. A few of us are either too stubborn or too crazy to go, so we do our best to make a living. Until next time.
Unless you're Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready. You're right. What would my forefathers think if they knew I wasn't paying my debts? Tell Harren I'll bring her the gold I owe. All right, then.
I suppose. He keeps to himself
We may not...
and isn't hurt.
Thank you. I have a couple of
It's not my place to
Ranmir's
get
things that he
involved in
traded
that.
to us back when he was still paying regularly.
You're the one
I
that
say
told
you
me to
burn
stay
them.
out of it.
See ya.
Well, not exactly. Listen, we're friends, right? I wonder if I could ask a favor of you. It's about Ranmir. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with him being here all the time. He mostly keeps to himself, and so far he's been able to pay. I just hate to see what's happened to him. He hasn't always been like this, you know. Drunk, I mean. Well, he was a different person. Happy, outgoing, like anyone who's in love. See, Ranmir was involved with a pretty young woman named Isabel Rolaine. The two of them were very happy together, I thought. One day, she just disappeared. Ranmir was convinced she'd run off with someone else, leaving him behind. He turned to drinking. And what's left of him is what you see here every day. I'm not sure. I hope that maybe if she could be found, If he had some sort of explanation, that maybe he could put himself back together. I'm in no position to go searching for her, but perhaps you could.
Good day.
Now here's a woman I'm glad to see. What are you doing that for?
Unless you're bringing me... What? Don't you say that name to me. Don't you dare. Ever. All right, then.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer... No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn. I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues. Until next time. Dagor. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. All right, then.
We may not have as much to offer as Whiterun or Solitude, but we'll do... Oh no. Dagger's been talking at you, hasn't he? Gotten you roped into his little plan to fix Ranmir's life. I'll tell you what I told him. Stay out of it. It's none of your business. Those aren't folks you want to get tangled up with. You'll wind up getting yourself killed. Dagger shouldn't have said a word about it. I love the man, bless his heart, but he doesn't know the whole story. One night, Ranmir was in here like always, drinking himself to death. When I told him there was no more hunting brew, that he drank all of it, he got angry. He ranted at me. How I didn't know what he's been through. How Isabel broke his heart when she ran off with some thief named Vex. He said he'd even gone to Riften to try and find the bastard. I think maybe he was hoping they'd just kill him, and that'd be the end of it. Dagger never heard any of this, and I chose to keep it to myself. I'm only telling you so you don't get into trouble. Riften and thieves means trouble. Just leave it alone. No, there isn't, and I suggest you leave it at that. I don't want to see anyone get hurt over this. Yeah,
What do you need? Yes?
Can I help you?
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers. I don't really know it. This should come in handy. Here, let me show you a few tricks I've learned about buttering up royalty. All right, then.
Miguel, someone stole your sweet roll.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
But what's your business here in Winterhold? Stay clear of that college, if you know what's good for you. Nothing but foul deeds behind those walls. Now, thanks to those damn mages in the college. Someday there'll be proof they caused the Great Collapse. Most of the city just dropping off into the sea. That doesn't just happen. Look around you. Winterhold is in this state because of those damn mages. They sit up there in their tower, doing gods know what. And who watches over them? The guards don't even dare go up there, unless they've no choice. Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority. Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return. Aye.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them. Until next time.
Courier will be the first to tell you that if it weren't for that college, we'd all be better off. I agree with him.
My pa says elves are bad and not to trust them.
Fancy yourself an alchemist, huh? Never could get the hang of that.
Everything all right?
Huh? Take a look. Mm-hmm.
You want something from me?
This is a surprise.
Just a scratch!
Tell you what, you start running.
Gods, no!
Fools!
Yes? What do you want?
Keep your...
Yeah? Yeah? What now? Huh? Yes? Take a look. All right, then.
Need something?
Everything all right?
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice, shouted him apart.
I'll sell just... I do what's necessary. Very funny. I'm sure you... So I've been burned a... Yeah, it was... I shouldn't have believed the story and... Some line... Something about... What was I thinking? I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. Fine, here you go. You get killed on a... But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you? Wasn't by options without the coin to pack up and leave. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Until next time.
Need to do better. Nobody here.
That takes care of that.
I helped my husband Rustlave. Not much. I came here a few years ago from Hammerfell when I married. The land is beautiful, but I can't stand this cold. I don't know how Rustlave manages it. That's right. Home of the Red Guards. The land of sand and seas. I hope one day I'll convince Rustlave to take us back there. Until then, I'm content running the forge together here in Dawnstone.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night. Nightmares? I haven't met a single man or woman who doesn't admit to having them. Bad dream, I can handle. But everyone having the same bad dream every night? It's a curse, I say. I hear there's a priest of Mara visiting the inn. Maybe the divines will cure us. I've worked on... and Dawnstar is known for the finest weapons and armor. Come back if you need steel.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
What is it? I haven't... That would be Skald the Elder. Turned on the Empire first chance he got. If you don't mind digging, I own the Quicksilver Mine. It's a better life than working in that damned Ironbreaker mine, with all those milk trees.
The Mortar and Pestle makes potions, if you can't tell from the name. Just step up to the counter. No, I don't have anything for bad dreams. My husband... It's quite... I found the ring's resting place after he died. But I'm... Well, aren't you sweet? I'm the oldest... The people here look to Brina Marilis when they need things settled. Real firebrand going up. Wasn't surprised when she joined the Legion.
You've come to Dawnstar.
You're wrong to come here, stranger. No restin'. That would be Jarl Skald the Elder. He's over in the White Hall, probably. I own Ironbreaker Mine. I pay a good wage for any iron ore you dig up, if you're looking for work.
For a dragon to attack Kynesgrove.
Want this, Silas?
Why? Why there?
Why should
no
I
place
hide
safe.
from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
Looking to hire a boat?
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for. Let's talk inside.
Divine's sake, Skald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Horik is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Skald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
My duty is to guard Brina Marilyn. Watch your hands around the legate.
You come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Skald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town. He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now more than ever. Drowning your troubles in mead? A lot of folks are doing that these days. You'll want the Wind Peak Inn. As for work, you could try to catch Skald in a good mood, but your best bet would be working in the mines. They're on opposite ends of town. Stay out of trouble now.
I'm here to lend my magic to the people. I had hoped life would be simple. If you're here about the... if you could call it that. The Jarl can make all the demands in the world. I'm not setting one foot on that battlefield. I fought in the Great War. I cut enough young lives short. I'm not gonna do it again. Magic is frowned upon in Skyrim. About 30 years, they ended up by Akatosh. All the blood, the smell of flesh burned and pulled apart by
Just
magic.
a servant of Skald the Elder.
I never want to do that to another
The Jarl
soul.
is tired.
Again.
Be mindful of
I've
that.
been in charge of Dawnstar. Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you. The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words. The Stormcloaks are... Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true.
You lost?
The Imperials think us all... I used to be an adventurer like you. And
My
I took
cousin's
an arrow
out
in the
fighting
knee.
dragons, and what do I get? Guard. We won't give up this spot to the Imperials without a fight. Don't you worry.
I'm no one special. Just a miner who swings a pickaxe for his drinking money.
I envy you travelers. Dreams aren't affecting... Yes. Ever since my mother died a few winters ago. I play songs and help with the drinks when I have the time. My mother taught me. I hear they accept most people who apply, if you're ever interested.
What troubles
I'd
you,
better
my
get
daughter?
going.
No, I don't have anything for bad dreams.
Need a
so
room?
don't ask.
Don't worry. Everyone in town knows about the Black Door. And to never go near it. Here. Take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's... Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you
If
to your
find
room.
that ring,
Right this way.
bring it here.
Need something?
Frost took my husband years ago. He was a good man.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
And what might you need? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it. These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares, not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent. I need... Perhaps you'd be willing to... I've already... I would simply ask that you trust me. And... Wonderful. Nightcaller Temple is only a short... Vermina... From her citadel at the... Who can... Whatever the case may be, her intention... are far from benevolent. Follow me. It's this way.
I work for the Wind Peak Inn. Head on inside.
Where'd you come from? I still remember how to fight.
looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know. Yeah? Why? Okay, I'll leave him alone. I was just kidding around. Besides, if he'd only kiss me, I wouldn't have to beat him up all the time. We done, boys. Hey, you want to play a game? Figures. You elders are always so boring. I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Prepare to
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I
Once
saying?
Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade. It's a fine day with you around.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or
I'm a
take
bard
a seat
by
by
trade.
the fire, and I'll send
Perhaps you've
someone.
heard of me.
If it's work, been hearing some strange tale. Best to keep clear. Honest gold for honest work. Need anything else? Just let me know.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Trouble?
I miss the days. Ever since the war started, managers.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Where my bread is long winter.
There's a rift here
I
in
breathe
Skyrim,
now
and neither
in royalty.
ever
and reshape
Ornstead has
this
come at
land,
last.
which is
The
mine.
season unending. War.
For you,
What is it that you need? No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, if it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet. With good planning and constant vigilance, even now my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do. Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth, I would be immensely grateful.
This one... a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you...
Name's Nil. I'm the cook. Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little... When I'm cutting wood, I pretend there's an Imperial soldier's head on the stump.
Well, I was a... When I retired here and there's an author, the clan, and of... Oh, and that busybody view. Terrible He's claimed all lovely ladies too. If you're looking to pass the time, if you're in need of goods, there's a market. If it's a soft bed and a hot meal you're after, there's
I've been looking for an amulet of RK to remind my wife that our child is... Thank you. It's all in the swing. Let me show you.
Not really
Please
sure what to
forgive
do
my
with myself
mood.
anymore.
Coming.
terms of...
Who's there?
Bruce?
We're getting Thor. We kill every Thalmor between us and Thorald, and we bring him out alive. Let's go. The Thalmor need to be taught a lesson. Damn you!
Your kind has no fear.
This is your last mistake. You must have scared Simon.
That's it! That's your...
What was that? Must have scared him off.
Did you hear?
Is someone there? Well, then I heard no sign of him.
You can't hide from me.
Your good is dead. I'm just scared of no sign of him. The Thalmor need to be taught a lesson.
What was that? You can't hide.
I'll fix you good.
Looks like we got ourselves a
Well, another bag at the squad. You won't get away from me. You're already dead. That's your must have scared him off. No sign of him. I'll get you. I'm gonna crush you like a...
You there. What? I never thought I'd see another friendly face again. We need to get to
Thorald? Thorald!
Brother, is that you?
I'm here. I knew I'd find you.
What in the world?
There's no time. We gotta get you out of here. Come on, let's go!
I've got to get out of here.
We're getting Thorald back, no matter what.
Keep going. We need to get... Gods. I wish I could... Now, thanks to you, I needn't... I'm not sure. They wanted to... I think they... I gave them no such pleasure. Let's go, let's go. I cannot thank you enough for rescuing me from this place. I suspect I'd never again see the light of day otherwise. But why would you risk your life for me, a stranger? Of course, I should have known. Avelstein was behind this, wasn't he? I cannot stay. Not here. Not in Whiterun. It likely won't be safe for Avelstein either. Our best hope now is to fall in with the ranks of the Stormcloaks. But would you do me a favor? Tell my mother to suffer the winter's cold wind, for it bears aloft next summer's seeds. She'll know what it means. I thank you again, friend. You've given me my life back.